watching AMC's John Wayne 24-hour marathon. Stay tuned for more great classics.
You know, you're just about right.
Mister, you better find another line of work.
Saddle up the horses, Pilgrim.
You left a boy out there to do a man's job.
We're gonna round them up, and we're gonna bring them to the corral. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Accept no imitations. There's only one John Wayne. Well, actually, two. When you watch the John Wayne double feature every weekend in January on AMC.
I'm not gonna hit you, mister. Like hell I'm not.
Now AMC's having a contest where you can do your imitation. We need a VHS videotape of you doing the Duke by February 15th, and you could win the trip to a dude ranch in boots like John Wayne used to wear. Call 1-800-823-WAYNE for some coaching, official rules, and where to send your tape. 1-800-823-WAYNE. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Professional actors ineligible. Calls limited to the first 50,000.
And now our John Wayne Film Festival continues, and the one we're about to see, The Shootist, has an important place, really, in film history. It's notable for a number of reasons. It's got a great cast. Lauren Bacall, you could stop right there, but there's also Richard Boone and Hugh O'Brien, John Carradine, Harry Morgan, Jimmy Stewart even makes a cameo appearance. And for child actor Ronnie Howard, he was 22 years old now. When he did this movie, he would complete it and launch a very successful career as a film director. The Shootist has a fine director in itself, and Don Siegel. He was one of the best so-called B-movie directors of the 1950s. He made classics like The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which I would hardly consider a B-movie, but some people think of that. Maybe they're talking about bread and butter movies. That's what that was. By the time he directed this film, he was even more well-known for his association with Clint Eastwood. Don Siegel directed Dirty Harry, Escape from Alcatraz, and a few others. A lot of the big Clint Eastwood hits of the 70s. But the real reason for this movie's place in film history has got to be John Wayne. This was his last film. It's about a gunfighter at the turn of the century who learns that he's dying of natural causes. It's about the choices he has to make at the end, as the end approaches, and some of the obstacles that he has to overcome along the way. It's one of those rare times in the movies when what's going on the screen is really a perfect reflection of what's happening in real life, because that's what was going on in John Wayne's life. So here's the picture that's been called John Wayne's living epitaph, The Shootist.